Hey now, take a step outside and seize the
Aloha everyone, and welcome back to Aloha Jen's Beauty Blog. For those of you that are new, hi! My name is Jen and I am a licensed esthetician for over 10 years. So today's video is all about devices. If you saw my last video, I mentioned in there to you guys that my next video is going to be on my new device routine. So I have been doing this device routine for the last 3 months, and I just absolutely love the way my skin is looking. And I actually am seeing more of a difference with my devices with this new routine versus before, okay? Now, you're gonna always hear me preach this with every device video, is that one, you must be hydrated from the inside out, so internally and topically, okay? These devices all work on the hydration in your body and your skin. So if you're dehydrated, the currents don't conduct as well in the skin because they all work off the water in the skin to conduct that electrical current. 2, you must have a good skincare routine. These devices, you will see more of a difference in your skin when you have healthy skin and you have the correct routine for your skin. So I highly recommend that you invest in your skincare before you invest in a device, because devices are supplemental where your skin will always need skincare, okay? 3, devices aren't a miracle, okay? Don't expect a miracle from a device. Yes, they do help, but you're not going to get results overnight, and it's not going to fully get rid of those wrinkles, okay? So the most things that I see with devices that people get discouraged is 1, the device takes too long and they end up not using it. And then 2, they expect this miracle and they get disappointed with it, okay? So devices aren't a miracle. 3, you must incorporate some sort of facial tension, release into your skincare routine if you're using these devices and in your skincare routine in general, because a lot of our issues that we see in our skin, fine lines and wrinkles, sagginess, could be due to facial tension, neck tension, shoulder tension, okay? It all takes an effect on our face and our neck, okay? And that's when we see these issues. And most of the time when I hear the complaints that I get from those is they're seeing the sagginess in the skin here, they're getting the vertical lines, they're getting jowls, and their fine lines and wrinkles, like especially on their forehead. These are expression wrinkles. They're wrinkles and loss of gravity that's created from tension in the muscles, because in the face is the only place in our body where our muscles attach to our skin. And if your muscles are tense, the skin will start to hang off of them and look saggy. So release that tension, okay? So let's get into these devices. So brief intro here. I don't want to make this too long because this video is very demo heavy, and I don't want to repeat things and sound like a broken record here because I have a tendency to do that in my demos. And I know some people just like speed through the videos and they just go straight to the demo. So I put some information in the demos too. Okay, so let's get started with these devices. So out of all these devices that we are going to talk about today, the one device that is my favorite and is the one device that I would pick out of all these devices if I could only choose one, and that is the Myolift Mini, okay? And if you've been following me for a while, you know the Myolift Mini is my absolute favorite device, and it still is my favorite device till this day. Every time I use the Mini and I do the full treatment, the full erase and the full education mode, my skin looks so good. It calms down my skin. The texture of my skin looks good. My fine lines and wrinkles are plump. My cheekbones are defined. My jawline's defined. It's just overall, everything looks so, so good. So the Myolift Mini is hands down my favorite device, okay? And I do love the QT as well. So the QT I use as a quick treatment, okay? So the QT, I'll use it in between my Myolift Mini sessions, or I'll travel with it, or when I want a quick session, like if I use like the Time Master Pro because I have an event, and then I want to do like a quick lift of my cheekbones, so I'll do the quick jaw treatment. Or like if my eyes look like they need a little lift, I'll do a quick eye treatment, okay? Or if I don't have time to do my full Myolift mini treatment, I'll just do the 15-minute program for the Myolift QT. Now, with the Myolift mini, I have been doing a full session twice a week, okay? I don't do it back-to-back days. I skip days in between, but I do it twice a week now, okay? Now, I'm like redoing my microcurrent. I'm like back in the beginning stages because I took a break from microcurrent so I could test out the Time Master Pro and other devices to truly see how they work without other devices interfering, okay? So I am back onto that, that schedule of using it 2 days a week. And I don't have a certain day that I use it. I just use one device, okay? So say I use the MBK Curve. The next day I'll do maybe my Myolift Mini, okay? And then the next day I'll do like the Time Master Pro, okay? That's how I've been doing my device routine. And I haven't been doing all these devices on the same day because it is just way too much for your skin. You remember in my other device video for my Black Friday 2021 wish list, I said, you know, you don't want to, I refer to like your skincare and mixing and matching these products as like being like a skincare buffet. Well, I feel the same way about devices too. You can easily have a skincare buffet with these devices and use too many in the same day, and you will have adverse reactions in your skin. It's just too much and your skin just doesn't know what to do, okay? And sometimes it will react in, you know, a lot of tension in the muscles, you get a headache, or your skin just doesn't look good. It just looks like it got overworked, okay? So I've been breaking up my device treatments and using only one device on one day, well, except for LED light therapy. I pretty much use LED light therapy like every day. I love LED light therapy. It is a device that you can use on the same day as these other devices. And sometimes I will use the QT for a quick treatment after the Time Master Pro, okay? This is just my skin. So while I'm on the subject of the Myolift devices, is that actually Myolift is having a sale starting today, December 11th. Let me read it to you really quick because it's pretty good. So you can use my link and you can use my discount code to save extra money. So if you use my link, it's affiliated, and I really appreciate it if you do use my link or my code because, you know, it does help me out and it helps me create videos for this channel. But you don't have to, that's fine too. So starting today, which is December 11th through the 13th, this is called the 15 Days of Christmas, okay? You can get 20% off the Myolift MD and the 600. From December 14th to December 17th, you can get 20% off the 6 holiday gift sets. December 18th through the 20th, you can get 20% off the Myolift QT and the Myolift Mini. December 21st through December 25th, buy any Myolift device or device bundle and get another device or device bundle of equal or lower value for 50% off. That's pretty awesome. And then also there's a secondary BOGO promo, which is running from today until December 25th. All accessories, non-bundles, buy one accessory, get one free. And the accessories included are mask, sheet mask, gloves, and serum, okay? So that's pretty awesome, guys. So starting today, you know, check the website every day because it is 15 days of Christmas. And if you're signed up for their email, I'm sure you got that email, but you can use my link down below and you can use my code to save an extra 5% off the Myolift devices. All right, so the next device that I go into in my device routine is the MBK Curve. So the MBK Curve, I am just using on my neck and the lower half of my face for skin tightening, okay? This has radio frequency, it has red LED light therapy, it has ultrasound, and biomechanical vibration. And when you use it on the skin tightening mode, it's all three of those modes, and it really helps firm and tighten the skin. Favorite thing about this device is that the radio frequency is gentle but yet powerful. I have been really seeing this tighten my skin, and my fine lines and wrinkles have been looking really good. Like everything's looking tighter and firmer, okay? And I only use the MBK Curve 2 days a week. I do 5 minutes on this side, 5 minutes on this side, and then the rest of the time I'll spend on this lower area, okay? Now you can use the MBK Curve on your forehead. I know the whole device pad won't fit on there, but as long as you have some of the red light therapy, the radio frequency, and the ultrasound biomechanical vibration, you can use it on your forehead too. Just do not use it around your eyes. One of the things that I love about this device is it is multifunctional in the sense that you can use it all over your entire body. You can use it for skin tightening. You can also use it for fat cavitation, okay? So it'll help with those stubborn fat areas. Wonderful device, and like I said, I use it 2 days a week for 15 minutes on this area, okay? And I don't do my treatments back to back. I skip a few days in between each treatment because radio frequency for me is very dehydrating on the skin. And when I use this, my skin does look a little bit dehydrated, but then I have the perfect Bella Aura routine, which I shared in that video when I did the full demo of me using the device on my neck. And as long as I do that skincare routine after, it repairs my skin and just instantly keeps it hydrated. My skin doesn't look dehydrated anymore after I use that. And that's the thing with these devices that use heat, they can make your skin look dehydrated because heat causes, our skin, it causes inflammation in the skin, but it also can cause moisture loss in the skin as well. Now, with my Aduro, I use this almost on a daily basis. I love to use it before microcurrent. I love to use it before facial tension release. Sometimes I'll do it before the Time Master Pro. Sometimes I'll do it after. Sometimes I do it after the MBK Curve treatment. It just depends. If I feel like it, I'll do, mainly the main mode that I use on this is skin booster mode. But I do love every function of this LED light. This is my favorite LED light contour mask because it's multifunctional in the sense that there's 7 lights but 11 functions, okay? The next device that I have here is the Time Master Pro. So the Time Master Pro, I mainly use this on the days like if I have a special event or I just want my skin to look, really plump and juicy, because this really does plump up the skin. It plumps up the fine lines and wrinkles, and it gives your skin a glow. So it does some detoxification in there. However, the results are temporary. Like the next day, my skin doesn't look plump anymore, okay? Now, you guys know my thoughts on this device. I'm including it in here because I know that there's some of you that have this and you're using it and you want to know how to incorporate it into a routine. I sometimes will use the QT after this because, like I said, if I have a special event or I just want, my skin to look good for a special reason, I'll pop in the QT to give my cheekbones a little bit more definition. So this device, sometimes I'll use it once a week, sometimes I'll use it twice a week. The last 2 weeks, I've been using it twice a week. So one day I'll do the MBK Curve, next day I'll do Time Master Pro or the Myolift, and then, that's confusing, sorry. So one day I'll do the MBK Curve, next day I do the Myolift Mini, next day I'll do Time Master Pro, okay? That's what I do. And all those treatments, especially the Myolift Mini, will include a red LED light session with the Aduro, okay? Okay, so another device that I use on a daily basis, I love to use this device at night, and that is the Venus by Even Skin. I received this like 3 weeks ago, I think it was 3 or 4 weeks ago, and I have been using it almost every single night. I love to use this to apply my Bella Aura Instant Lifting Eye Contour. So I love to use it at night because there is, they call it thermal collagen activator, which is thermal heat. They say it's 42 degrees Celsius. I don't know if it feels like it's that hot, but I love it because it's so soothing and relaxing at night. Now this also has, let me turn it on here. So here's the power button. And then here is the red LED light therapy. So red LED light therapy helps stimulate collagen. It helps with fine lines and wrinkles. It'll help tighten the skin. Red LED light is also wound healing too, by the way. It stimulates ATP, that's cellular energy. So when you first turn on, it's LED light, red LED light, and then you have this bar here, which when you touch it with your finger, it turns on the ion mode, which ions are used for product penetration. And then it has a sonic massage. Now on the red LED light function, it's a consistent sonic massage. You shake the device just like this, and then it turns to blue LED light therapy. So blue LED light therapy is calming. So if you have redness, your eyes look a little bit red and irritated, the skin, blue LED light therapy will help with that. And then when you press this, the massage actually is like a pulsating massage. It's not a constant flow of sonic, it's pulsating. Now, you don't have to use the sonic massage. If you don't put your finger here on this bar, then it just simply will be the thermal heat and the light, okay? So I have been loving this. I have been noticing it has been lifting up the skin here around my eyes. A great device. Now, I did mention in the demo in this that you want to be careful what you use with this around your eyes. They say that you can use it with any eye cream. However, that's not true. You want to make sure that your eye cream, one, doesn't have light blocking properties. So minerals like titanium dioxide, zinc oxide, iron oxides, okay? Because you have the LED light therapy in here, and those are minerals that will block the light. Another thing too is you want to make sure that your eye cream is free of harsh actives that cause the skin to be photosensitive. Retinol, vitamin C, I say avoid. It doesn't cause the skin to be photosensitive, but it can cause irritation around the eyes with LED light therapy. Acids, do not use LED light therapy with any of your, or do not use acids with any of your devices and LED light therapy, okay? So make sure your eye cream is free of photosensitive ingredients, harsh actives, and light blocking properties. So I love this device. So Even Skin is having a deal right now. So for the whole month of September or December, you can use my code, which I'll have listed down below, and you'll get $15 off the Even Skin Venus, okay? I love this device. I'm seeing a difference in my eye area, and it's so soothing and relaxing to use. So definitely right up there with one of those 2021 best finds, okay? All right, so that is it for the devices. Let's talk conductive gels really quick, because I get so many of you like reaching out to me about conductive gel. I get from people saying, oh my God, I can't afford an $80 conductive gel to, this conductive gel breaks me out. You know, everybody's skin is different. Your conductive gel, make sure it has the proper minerals for your devices to conduct into the skin. That's very important. Do not use aloe vera gel as your conductive gel. It will cause issues with your skin. Two things with aloe gel. There is an enzyme in aloe gel. It's called sin oil, okay? C-I-N. Nobody talks about this. I'm the only one. I think it's funny. So sin oil is an enzyme, okay? So enzymes, what do? They eat the dead skin cells, right? You do not want to use that for your devices to penetrate that into the skin. Same thing with acids, okay? Aloe vera gel contains naturally occurring salicylic acid. So when you're using aloe gel and you notice that your skin gets red and irritated, it's because you're pushing those acids and those enzymes deeper into the skin where they're not meant to be. They're meant to be on the surface. Along with the electrical current, you're going to get some redness and irritation. Your skin will peel. It'll become super dry and dehydrated because you're over exfoliating, right? Also, aloe gel does not have minerals in it to conduct these devices. So if you're using it, you think that you're getting good conductivity. You're not. So avoid that, okay? So I do have 3 conductive gels here. So my 2 favorites are the Promoter Collagen Gel from Sculptra. I love this. I love it for the Time Master Pro. I have been loving it for the MBK Curve. I do like it for my microcurrent treatments too, okay? However, for my microcurrent treatments, I do prefer something that is a little bit thicker because I feel like you get a better grip, especially when you're doing that pinch and hold technique with the Myolift Mini. And I just love their Restore Conductive Gel, okay? So this is a great conductive gel for microcurrent. I haven't used it with my other devices because it does have a fragrance in it, and it has a tendency to irritate my skin with certain devices, like the MBK Curve or the Time Master Pro, because those do, it's more friction involved. But if I use it with the microcurrent devices such as the QT or the Mini, I don't get as irritated with it because there's hyaluronic acid in it. There's hyaluronic acid in here too, but it has azulene in it, which helps calm the skin. And I think that's the reason why I don't get as irritated with this one. Now, with the Zip Crystal Gel. So I bought this to use with the Time Master Pro and the MBK Curve, and to hopefully use it with my Myolift devices, okay? So for the Mini, like I said before, I don't get any conductivity through this, and I did just put new probes on my Myolift Mini. I don't get any conductivity. It does conduct with the QT, however, it makes the QT very bitey to where it feels like pins and needles in the skin. The MBK Curve, it works great with that. It doesn't have as good a slip, but what I love mainly about this gel is that once you put it on, it doesn't dry out on your skin, so you don't have to reapply. However, what I am finding is with the MBK Curve is it really causes me to get a lot of irritation right in through here. And the same thing with the Time Master Pro. Actually, I get irritated all over my skin, like all over my jawline from it. So I am not using this anymore. I'm going to save it because I have some content planned actually around the Zip. There's a little hint there for you. So I'm going to save it. It does work great with the Zip. I tried it with the Zip. I have no issues. My skin doesn't get bitey, or it doesn't get bitey. So I think truly that these Zip conductive gels were made for the Zip device only. And you know what? They're super expensive. Like this one is $80 for 2.7 ounces. The Sculpla is $90, but this is 5 ounces. And I believe that if you get the 4-ounce Myolift, I think it's still under $30. The Myolift gels are actually the most affordable. But you guys do you find the conductive gel that works best for you and your skin and your budget, okay? These are what I find, and these are what I like that work for my skin. And I am different than a lot of you because I have a lot of issues with my skin these days. I'm super sensitive to certain ingredients, and I have to be really careful what I put on it. Otherwise, I break out in a reaction, which you guys will see in these demo videos. So, that's it for this video. Oh, another note is, so Aduro, I'm not sure if my code is working anymore. I have a code for 10% off on this. It's not affiliated, but I don't know, something's kind of strange with that. I had someone try to use it and they said it wasn't valid. Well, they are doing like their special holiday sale where if you buy the mask, you get the free collagen powder. But Aduro has been pretty quiet lately. I'm not even sure if my original contact works there anymore. I did send an email to ask them what's going on with the discount code, and I haven't heard back. But then again, it's not like I'm an affiliate. They just gave me that discount code last year for when they sent me the Aduro mask. So it's probably expired now. And I noticed like there's been a couple of other influencers that have promoted the Aduro too, and their code has expired as well. So just an FYI there. I'm gonna leave it up just in case it might work for you guys. So remember, Myolift Mini sale, 7E Wellness sale, Venus Even Skin sale. So the code for the Venus Even Skin is good until the end of December. And then after that, it will go back to $10 off on this, okay? All right, guys, I am going to leave you here. I hope you enjoy this video, and if you do, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, make sure you click that button down below to subscribe and ring that bell for a notification. I am sending you all so much love and light, and I will see you very, very soon. Mwah. Mwah, mwah. See you soon. Hi everyone, and welcome to the demo of the MBK Curve. So I'm using this on my neck and the lower part of my face for skin tightening. And I have to tell you, I absolutely love this device for skin tightening. It's gentle on the skin, but yet it's powerful and effective, and it doesn't cause my skin to get really red or irritated after like the other radio frequency devices do. So if you have sensitive skin, I think this is a great radio frequency device if you're looking for one. I'm trying to get my hands on a Nebulift. I'm not so sure if that's going to happen. I hear a lot of good things about that one for sensitive skin as well, but it is more of a surface level radio frequency device. But I know there's a lot of people that have it and really love it. I was hoping I could get my hands on the new one, but and that one is $790, I think. So anyways, so MBK Curve. Now I already have a demo of my full routine with this on my channel for you guys. So I am testing out a new gel cleanser that's oil-free. There is a little bit of lime oil in it, and I have been using it for the last couple days, and I'm getting irritation from it. So it's a no-go, so I think I'm gonna have to stick with my Lemieux Phytonutrient Cleansing Gel until I find something else. So with the MBK Curve, before in my demo video, I was using the Zip Crystal Gel for my Conductive Gel. And I will have to tell you that I have stopped using that gel because I was starting to get irritated from it. And like with my microcurrent devices, my Myolift devices, it doesn't work very well with them. I can't get any conductivity on the mini. And on the QT, it makes the QT really bitey. However, it does work really well with the Zip, okay? And I've mentioned this that I find that kind of questionable with the Zip Beauty device, because to me it seems like it's not really truly penetrating down into the muscle. So anyways, that's enough about that little rant. So I have been using the Promoter Collagen Gel by Sculpla. I do love this conductive gel. I think it's fabulous. It is pricey, but it works really well. And I haven't really had the need to reapply this during my treatment. So I think they might have changed something in that gel. This is a newer one, by the way. So, but I do have my trusty water bottle here, and I don't use tap water in it. I actually filled it today with Fiji water. I like to use a good source bottled water that has some good minerals in it, and, you know, try to limit as much contaminants as possible. And we don't want to use tap water, even though there's minerals in there, but there's a whole lot of other nasties in there as well. So I am going to apply my conductive gel, and I'm going to do this side of my face first. And I'm going to demo a little bit of this for you. And I will do a little bit of one side, and then I'll stop the video, do the other side. And then I'm going to come back and show you a great tip that I have found. So I don't know why I just put that underneath my eye. Do not use radio frequency around your eye, okay? So I'm just putting this in all the areas that I'm going to use it. Okay, for skin tightening mode, what you do is you press your power button once, okay, to turn it on. Then you press your selector button twice, press the power button twice, press the selector button twice. Oh, why does this always do that? I pressed it too slow, that's why. Sorry, let's do that again. For skin tightening mode, power button, selector button twice, power button twice, selector button twice, okay? And then you have your modes and your timer will pop up. And then what I just do is I go on my neck and I just do 5 passes. Right here, go right here, do 5 passes just like this. And I'm gonna work this side for 5 minutes, okay? Then I'm going to apply conductive gel to the other side of my face, and then work that side of the face. And then I'm gonna spend the last few minutes working my whole, like my lip area and my lower jaw area, because that is the area that I need the most help with skin tightening is right in through here, okay? So I'm gonna spend a little bit of additional time, and that's gonna equal up to about 15 minutes or so of the treatment, and that is it. Do not do it any longer than that, okay? So this is how I use it on my face. I find that this has been working out really well for me with this technique. So, and I've gotten a lot of questions from a lot of you asking if you can use the MBK Curve on your forehead, and yes, you can. I mean, the whole device isn't going to fit on your forehead. Same thing with around your mouth, but as long as you're getting some of the radio frequency probes and a touch of the pad right here, along with the red LED light therapy, it's still working, okay? Now, for those of you who are prone to hyperpigmentation, do I think that this is gonna cause pigmentation in the skin? You know, the heat in here feels really gentle, and I'm just gonna leave that up to you if you have hyperpigmentation. Like, I just always tell people who do have hyperpigmentation to stay away from devices that heat up, because it can trigger your hyperpigmentation. So, but I don't see anything on the website that says that you can't use this. And I know people who do have hyperpigmentation or who are prone to it have been using the MBK Curve and they haven't had any issues. So I just leave that up to you to judge, okay? So this is my routine. I spend 5 minutes here. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue on with this treatment. I don't want to bore you guys. I do have this on a video on this, so if you wanna watch it, you can. But after I get done with the other side, I'll pop back on and show you guys how I've used the rest of the time to work my lower half of my face. And it works out really good for if you have the Marionette Lines right in this area for the skin tightening in there. Okay, so I'll see you in a few. Hey everybody, so I do still have my curve on, but I just went ahead and completed this side. I don't know if you could tell, but my skin already looks a lot tighter and my V shape is more defined. So what I'm gonna do, and I did not need to reapply my Conductive Gel through this treatment, so I think they did do something with the Collagen Promoter Gel, or it's just I have been eating more avocados. Like, I've been having avocado every day, and so maybe it's just really keeping my skin nice and, you know, hydrated, because avocado is one of those hydrating foods. It's full of fiber, so it's holding the hydration in my skin. So what I do is I just go over this whole entire lower part of my face, and then I work the area just like this until the MBK Curve shuts off. And then I come in here and I'm working it in circular motions. So I spend a little bit extra time on both sides because this is a problem area for me. Okay, so I just go in circles like so. Okay, and then I continue to work that V shape like this, and I'll do it on the other side. And then I come over here, work this again, and I just keep doing this until the curve shuts off. So whether it be 5 minutes or 3 minutes. So I do want to tell you guys that I recommend not using any other devices after you do the curve, because the curve has that biomechanical vibration. It also has ultrasound, and then you have radio frequency and red LED light therapy. There's a lot of stimulation going on in the face, you know, face, skin, and in the body. So with that said, I mean, you can go in and do an additional red light therapy, but I wouldn't recommend going in and doing microcurrent after this because there's already been a lot of stimulation. And for people like me who are sensitive to that, you may get a headache from a lot of stimulation like that. So when I do my MBK Curve, I just do this treatment alone. Sometimes I'll throw on my LED light after, especially if I get any irritations. But with the MBK Curve, that's one of my favorite things about it is I don't get irritated from it, and my skin is not lobster red after like it is like when I use the Renewal device. Okay, all right, so here is the end of the demo for the MBK Curve. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next demo. Hi everyone, and welcome to another demo. This video is loaded with demos, and I hope you guys love it because I know for me personally, I love to see everything in action, and I love to have as much information as I can. I find it's very, very helpful for you all. I'm also a visual person. I love to see things, okay? So today's demo, I'm doing a Myolift mini treatment, okay? What I have been finding before my Myolift treatment is I have been loving to perform fascial tension release, okay? Now, I don't spend a lot of time doing this. I just do a quick release. I find that I get a better lift, and my skin looks so good after this treatment. Now, when I perform my Myolift mini treatments, I do it 2 days a week, okay? I first go in with my Aduro LED light mask, okay? Use skin booster mode for 20 minutes. That's red LED and infrared. There's also a wrinkle reducer mode on the mask, which is just red LED. So either of those modes work perfectly fine. Do the 20-minute treatment. After, remove the mask, and then I go in with doing my fascia tension release, okay? The tools that I use for my fascia tension release are the Anma by Jane Mann or the Face Blaster by Ashley Black Guru, okay? So I do a quick treatment, and I'm gonna focus on all of the areas where I'm going to be using the Myolift Mini. The neck, the jawline, the face, the lower half of the face, underneath the cheekbones, around the eyes, and the forehead. However, I'm going to tell you that I am breaking out, okay? So I have some breakouts on my forehead. I have some irritation around my mouth. The reason for this is because I introduced another oil-free cleanser into my routine, and I have been testing it, and it's causing me to get irritated around my mouth, or I'm already sensitive, and I've gotten a few breakouts. These few breakouts that I have, I believe, are from lack of sleep because Miss Molly is not sleeping, and she's been having anxiety at night and keeping me up all night long. However, when I use that cleanser, I instantly get a rash around my mouth. There is lime fruit oil in it, and I'm pretty sure that's the reason why. Sorry, the gardeners are in the backyard right now. So sorry if you could hear that. I'm gonna try to talk louder here. So, after I do this treatment, I spend like 5-10 minutes max doing this. I just love the lift that I get. Now, I perform a longer session of facial tension release on other days of the week that I'm not doing a device. I find that this is so important, okay, for everyone. If you want to see a difference in your skincare, if you want to see a difference in your devices, everyone should be performing some sort of facial tension release, okay? So I'm gonna do the neck. I did not use my LED light therapy because what I also like to do is if I am gonna do any facial tension release, I like to make sure that my muscles are all warmed up and stretched out. So I did work out prior. That's the reason why my face is so red. I worked out about a half an hour ago. My face stays red sometimes for 30 minutes to an hour, okay? Well, it's red. It's gonna get redder when I do this. So I've already applied my oil. I just did a very gentle cleanse using my Bella Aura Gentle Purifying Cleanser. I am going to remove the oil after, and I'm going to cleanse my skin with the Lemieux Phytonutrient Cleansing Gel. So far, this has been the winner for me for my oil-free cleanser. I don't have any reactions, it's just a little bit dry, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and perform this treatment. I'm gonna give you some tips on the Marionette Lines, because I get that a lot, and the jowls, okay? You can define your jawline with facial massage, not only with these facial tools, but you can work the areas with your hands too, not just a tool. I just use tools because it's easier on my hands, because my hands don't work as good anymore since I've done so many facials over the last 14 and a half years, okay? So here we go. So I first start out with my neck. I'll go into the back of my neck because that's really important, because we hold a lot of tension in there, okay? You could use either one of these, okay? And I just go really quickly till I get some circulation up in the skin, okay? And if I have breakouts like I do up here, obviously I'm not gonna work that today because it's going to aggravate them. And this one is actually, it's not quite a pustule yet, but I just don't want to cause any more issues. However, I am gonna do microcurrent over this area because it does help with my breakouts. And since I don't have like a lot of pustules or a big pustule, it's okay. It's gonna help stimulate and like remove the toxins in the area, okay? So always work your neck, okay? Always. And I like to come back here behind my ear where the claws meet the jawline and the ear and work this, because we do carry a lot of tension here. Use light, brisk movement, okay? So do the same thing over here, okay? Jawline. Actually, I'm gonna do my jawline over here because I'm irritated over here. So when you're working your jawline, I like to come up under, take the claws where they fit underneath my jaw here, okay? Work that area, okay? Question I get, the neckline here. Vertical lines, okay? I have it too, but this new program that I have been using for my devices and everything, I'm seeing such an improvement in this area, okay? So if you do have the vertical lines, go cross fiber right here under your chin, okay? Just like this. Yeah, I'll show you with the Anma too. If the Anma feels too big to use both claws under here, which it is for me, I just use one claw. But you just make sure that you angle it underneath your jaw like this. Okay? Okay. Marionette lines. Depressors are a big issue with marionette lines. We carry a lot of tension right in here. Nobody releases the tension in here, okay? What I like to do, take my face blaster or the Anma, I create tension by moving my face to the side like this and work this area, okay? Work that whole entire chin area. Okay, and then I also like to work this part of the jaw too, so I'm working this whole entire line. Anma. Okay, you can even go at it at an angle too, if you want. But usually the lines in this area are going vertical, so you want to work horizontal, okay? Right here, the nasolabial fold. Work that area, guys. Okay? Anma. Work a little the area. You can just use the 2 claws or 1 claw and work that area. Lines around the lips. Now, we all get this no matter what. If you're not a smoker, I've seen people have it. It's age, okay? Work your lip lines, okay? Face blaster, I like to come in here with 2 claws and just work the whole entire area like this. Feels so good. We carry so much tension there, we don't realize it until we use a tool like this. You will feel it. And that's the reason why you're getting those lines is, you know, their expression. We do a lot of movement with our lips. We kiss, we suck on straws, we laugh, we're talking with our lips. So much tension is around this area. With the Anma, what I like is to use both the top and put one on the bottom, put one on the top, okay? You could tackle 2 areas at the same time with the Anma, which is awesome. It saves you time, okay? The face blaster, you have to do each one separately, okay? Face blaster, you do your top lip first. You could go like this and knock it out at the same time. But what I like about using the Anma is I can keep my lips in a relaxed position and not cause any additional tension in that area. And then I can get in there and release the tension a lot easier, okay? All right, so this is my tips for those certain areas with facial tension release. I say perform the whole entire treatment, okay? It makes a huge difference, especially before your microcurrent treatment. If you don't have time to perform this before your microcurrent treatment, I highly recommend that you do it at least 2 times a week and pick up one of these tools. They're amazing for fascial tension release. You will see a big difference in your skin, okay? All right, so I am gonna go do my cleansing and I will see you in a few for the Myolift mini treatment. Mwah. Okay, now let's get to our Myolift mini treatment. Okay, so with the Myolift mini, I always start out on erase mode, okay? And I work my way down, okay? So when I do my erase mode, I start off with my forehead, do my 11s, work the eyes, my lips, my chin, and then if I have any other wrinkles, like I have some right over here, I work it out. My neck. Now, on my neck, I do not use educate mode, which is the lifting mode, because I carry so much tension in my neck that sometimes when I use microcurrent for a lift, it aggravates it. So I just focus on erase to help with the fine lines and wrinkles and to release tension in my neck, okay? So I'm not gonna do a full demo of this because it's gonna be long. Now, if you guys would like an updated Myolift mini tutorial, please let me know and I would record the full tutorial in real time so you could follow along. I'm also getting the QT Plus, so I will be doing a video on that. I have some really fun content planned around that and I'm really excited about it. Okay, so I'm applying my Conductive Gel. Now, I am using the Collagen Promoter Gel from Sculpla. However, I'm going to tell you, I do like this for microcurrent, but my favorite is actually the Restore Conductive Gel from Myolift Mini. This gives me a better grip when I use the probes versus the Sculpla. The Sculpla is a thinner consistency. This is thicker, and I find for using the mini specifically, now with the QT, you can get away with it, but you get a better grip on the muscles when you're using the Restore Conductive Gel. So I love both gels and I alternate them, okay? But today I'm using the Collagen Promoter Gel, okay? Because I just felt like I needed to use it. Plus it doesn't have any fragrance in it where this does. It has neroli in it. Doesn't usually irritate my skin. The Collagen Promoter Gel has azulene, and azulene is very calming, and as you can see, I could use that right now because my skin is freaking out, but the good thing about this Myolift mini treatment is that, you know, my microcurrent, especially true microcurrent, really helps calm down my skin, okay? If I was to use another device, such as like the Zip or the New Face, those currents have a tendency to irritate my skin and do nothing to calm it down. But I never get that issue with my Myolift Mini. As you guys know, I love my Myolift Mini. Okay, so I turned on my Myolift Mini. Now I'm going to set my timer for, I usually set it for like 45 minutes, okay? It's not going to take me that long, but that's just what I do, so I don't have to worry about resetting it. I am going to use Erase Level 1, okay? I am going to turn up it to 180, okay? When you first use erase mode, when you pop it on level 1, it's 180, level 2 is 350. On the forehead and under the eyes, we want to use a lower current, and on the neck, because the skin is thinner here, it doesn't receive the current as well. The muscles and the skin do better with a lower current. So under the eyes, you have to keep it under 300 microamps, okay? Do not go above that. Forehead, you know, same thing with the neck, all right? Hope that makes sense. And that's on erase and also educate mode. Now, if you have the QT, you can do a program in there and it will, you know, tell you the correct currents. It'll guide you. If you do your customizable program, just remember when you're using it on your forehead, your neck, and around the eyes and the lower part of the eyes, keep it under 300 microamps. Can't tell you how important that is. Okay, now I have to reapply my conductive gel. Okay, so I'm gonna do my wrinkles on my forehead, do erase mode. So I'm gonna go ahead and press run. And you see my conductive bar is blinking. Now I put this down in an area where I can glance over at it because I always want to make sure it's conducting and that bar is solid. So what I first start off with is I take my probes. You want to make sure that you don't touch them together. It's gonna happen. Do not get nervous about it because it happens to me sometimes. And I just spread the skin apart, okay? You want to get a little bit of a grip on here, but don't, you know, use a lot of pressure. Now you can do 3 to 10 passes, okay? I usually do 6 on the forehead. I have just a couple of fine lines on my forehead, and 6 passes seem to be good. You can do, again, 3 to 8 passes, okay? I'm losing count here. Okay, and then I come over here, work this area. Now you can, again, put a little bit of pressure on there because you want to make sure you do kind of grip that muscle a little bit when you're doing erase mode. So because we're relaxing it, okay? Next, 11s. Everybody's area that everyone always comments around. Do you have anything that will help my 11s? Well, yes, we do right here. So I already have the conductive gel on there. So you take it right here in between your brows and then you just spread it apart, okay? And I usually do about 8 passes here. Okay, when I do my eyes, I'll go like this. I'll do the crow's feet, okay? I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm gonna just give you some tips really quick. I don't want to sit here and make this demo super long, but like I said before, is I will do a full brand new tutorial of the Myolift Mini. If you guys would like it, please let me know. Now, if you have lines that are going this way, you can go ahead and not attack them, but go at them at the opposite direction by pulling them apart. I do this with my eye routine, okay? Lips, go like this. Here, let me put it on. I'm gonna go just like this, 3 to 8 passes. I'm sorry, 3 to 10 passes, 3 to 10 passes if you have fine lines and wrinkles in this area. 3 to 10 passes here. 3 to 10 passes here. Then you do your chin. Now with your chin, since I have a small chin, what I like to do is I like to put a probe right here at the bottom of my lip and then just take this probe and go down, okay? Again, 3 to 10 passes. Then I take my next probe over here to relieve tension in the depressors and go like this, okay? And then same thing over here. I do the same thing, okay? And you can also do it just like this, but my chin is so small that when I do that, I knock the probes together a lot. Now, if you have some lines that are going like this from Wrinkle or from smiling, what I like to do, I like to anchor my probe right here at my lip, and then I just take this one and I do 5 to 8 passes, okay? Hit this area and I do quick passes just like this. Come over here and do quick passes like this. I have a wrinkle that's starting right here for me looking down at my phone. And then so what I do is I put a probe right here and then I just go up, okay? Just like that. Try these moves, see if they work out for you guys. For my neck, I use on erase mode and I use it on level 1. When I'm using it here around this area of my eye, I pop erase mode up to level 2, around my lips and chin level 2. Then my neck, I switch back down to level 1. And what I do is I take the probes and I go like right at the middle of my neck, and then I go passes just like this, okay? 5 to 8 passes. Come over here, do the same thing, okay? Don't worry, I don't have my current on right now, so if they touch, that's okay. You want to make sure that you avoid the center part of your neck, which is right here where your thyroid is, okay? Next, what I do for my neck is the sternomasculoid. I can't say that. I like to relieve tension right here because mine is pretty tense all the time. So I find it, okay? And what I do is I do some passes going like this, okay? Just like this. It really helps relieve tension in that muscle for me, okay? You could do this with the gloves too if you have the QT and you want to focus more on relieving tension in the face and in the muscles. Not tension. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself here. I might have had a little bit too much coffee. I've been lacking sleep, so I apologize for that. So when you're using erase mode, remember it's lengthening the muscle and releasing that tension in those muscles, okay? So you can use the gloves if you have the QT for this, okay? I will tell you that the gloves are a little bit scratchy on the face when you use it for erase mode. However, for lift mode, lift mode. So when you are doing erase mode or relieving tension in the muscles on the QT, it's called stretch. And then to lift, it's called lift, and on the mini, it's called educate, okay? Now, for those of you who are worried about your marionette lines, your nasal labial folds, this move is so good, okay? And if you have the QT, use your gloves with this, okay? So what you do, this is called the snarl 1 and snarl 2, okay? You take your probe and you put it here, or your fingers with the gloves, and you put it here on your upper lip, and then you take one probe and you go up just like this, okay? Hold it for 3 to 5 seconds. And you could do 3 to 5 lifts, okay? So the pinch and hold technique is really important, but it's what sets Myolift apart from the other devices, okay? With that lift, pinch, and hold technique, you are getting into the muscle belly, okay, the Golgi tendon, and it's really delivering that current in the proper way And you're also getting into the insertion and the origin of the muscle versus sliding and gliding, okay? Now with the QT, like I said, you can use the gloves to do this move, and this is how I would perform it. You're gonna take your one finger here, and then you take your other fingers and you lift up just like this. Hold for 3 to 5 seconds, release, again, okay? Now, for snarl number 2, you take your probe or your fingers and you put it right here on the side of your nose. Do not touch your nose with the probe. And then you take your probe and you scoop up the muscle, and you're gonna go like this, and you're gonna hold it just like that, okay? Okay, again. Really helps this area, helps with the marionette lines, helps with the nasolabial folds that look a little bit thicker, and you're starting to really see the difference between the skin and stuff there. Now, if you have the gloves, you're gonna take your fingers just like this. And what I like to do is I like to scoop up and go like this, okay? Again. And that's how I would perform that move. All right, guys, I hope that you found that this was really helpful, and just give you a little demo of the Myolift Mini. Again, if you want a full tutorial, let me know down below in the comments. Hi everyone, and welcome to the demo of the Time Master Pro. So before I did this side of my face with the Time Master Pro, I already did it. So I wanted to just see if you guys would see a difference. I did use my Aduro LED contour mask on the setting of Skin Booster for 20 minutes. I washed my face, did this for 20 minutes, and then I did this side of my face with the Time Master Pro for 5 minutes. And I just wanted you to see if you can see a difference. Time Master Pro side, no Time Master Pro. I can't see a difference. I don't usually notice the difference right away. It's like 20 minutes after my treatment that I notice it. But then the next day, you know, I don't see anything in my skin. So this is temporary. In my opinion, what this does is it does temporary plumping. So if you don't have a lot of wrinkles on your skin, you're not going to see much from this device. Now, I want to point out something very important about this device is that now they're saying on level 1, there's no electrical muscle stimulation. And I have a theory behind this because I've had several of my clients who have picked this device up, who have sensitive skin, who've noticed more broken capillaries on their face. And you know what that is from? It's from the electrical muscle stimulation. I do not like electrical muscle stimulation for the face, especially if you have sensitive skin. It's very harsh, and if you are prone to broken capillaries, you will get broken capillaries from this device like I did right here, because I used it on too high of a setting and I accidentally bumped it up right here and it caught my eye skin, and that's what happened. And unfortunately, the only way that I could get rid of this is I have to go in for a special treatment to get rid of it, and it could possibly come back, okay? So do not use the Time Master Pro around your eyes. I know I was at first, because all the videos that came out from this were from estheticians who purchased it, and they're selling it in their store, and they were promoting it to use around the eyes. So that's what I did, okay? But I didn't use like setting 3 or 2. I used setting 1. This day when I was doing this, I was testing it out on level 3 because I had some clients that were using it at level 3 that shouldn't have. And I was testing it out on my skin, and I found that it was too much, but I accidentally bumped it and it went up here and caused this, okay? I know it's from this device because it wasn't there before until after that day when I used this, okay? So the Time Master Pro is basically for product penetration. They created this device to help penetrate the poly-L-lactic acid that is in the Sculptra products. The Collagen Promoter Gel has the poly-L-lactic acid along with growth factors and a ton of hyaluronic acid. That's why you get the plumping effect from it, and why they, always promote it with this or that stem cell mist from the Sculptra line. So poly-L-lactic acid is a very large molecule, and it's too large to penetrate the skin. It needs help. So if you're familiar with the Sculpla line, they have their Cavapla serum, and it has like a bubbling effect to it, right? So you want that bubbling effect because it helps penetrate that poly-L-lactic acid into the skin, okay? But they needed more help with that. So Time Master Pro came out, and that's the reason why this device is out, okay? Ultrasound, LED light therapy, and electrical muscle stimulation. So the higher the level, the more electrical muscle stimulation, okay? LED, you have several choices of this. I use it on the flashing mode all the time. So my favorite thing to use with this device, like I said, is to use it before a special event. I have something special tonight, so I'm using it this morning. So with that said, let's get started. So I already did this side, okay? So let me do this side. I might need some more gel because I've been talking so much that it wore off. Okay. So I will say that this does help with large pores because it helps, you know, detoxify them because of the ultrasound. It stimulates them to, like, you know, empty those oils out. So you will see an effect with that. It does help, you know, move stagnant fluid around from the face, so you get that lymphatic drainage. You also get, you know, oxygenation from stimulating the blood flow in the skin, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so I'm gonna use it on level 1, and I'm gonna use the flashing LED. Now, I'm gonna tell you this, guys, there is no lifting in this device on level 1. I never saw any lift from this. I know people have promoted it for the V-shape. No, nothing. What lift you're gonna see won't last that long because it's very strong and it causes muscle twitching. And when you get muscles twitching from like electrical muscle stimulation, you get it from microcurrent, it means it's too strong and it's decreasing that ATP. And the ATP is what helps with that lift lasting a long time because it's stimulating that cellular energy to repair, you know, feed the cells that will help that muscle stay in place, okay? And also build collagen and elastin in the skin. All right, the level 1, first setting, okay, gonna do the flashing. So I just move this around in little circles, just like this. And I do not put it on my nose anymore, and I do not use it around my eyes, okay? So I just go in this motion and I try to focus on my problem areas where I see the fine lines and wrinkles, and a little bit of glycation. They say like this helps with glycation. I haven't seen that. Good thing, I mean, with the Time Master Pro, you can use it on your body to plump up your hands, you know, plump up some like skin that's thinning. You can use it for that too, but I love it for the face. I think like if you're looking for a body device, I wouldn't recommend the Time Master Pro, definitely the MBK Curve. So in my forehead, I come across like this, okay? I feel the electrical muscle stimulation in here, and I don't know how they can say that there's no electrical muscle stimulation at level 1. I'm feeling it, okay? And you will really feel it in your forehead because the skin is thin there. So I do like to focus on my 11s here, okay? So if you have an event to go to and you don't have time to do like a facial and you want your skin to look nice and plump and juicy, I would recommend the Time Master Pro for that, as long as you didn't use it the night before. You want to make sure you use this only, you know, every 3 days, okay? Don't use it several times a week, just 2 times a week. And that's usually what I use it for now. Okay. So this is how I use it now. Again, avoiding the eyes, okay, and the nose area. You can use it around your mouth right here to help plump up your lips and those fine lines in there too. Okay, so this is basically it for the treatment, and I just wanted to demonstrate it for you. I hope you enjoyed this demo. See you in a bit. Okay, everyone, so I just finished up a Time Master Pro treatment, and if I have a special event to go to, I like to do a quick treatment after with the Myolift QT, okay? And my treatment that I'm gonna focus on is my jowls, okay? So I'm gonna do the jaw lift treatment. Now, if you are using the Time Master Pro on a setting that's above 2, or even from 2, 3, or 4, I wouldn't recommend using microcurrent right after this because there is electrical muscle stimulation in the device. It's going to be too much for your face or for your muscles and for your skin. You're gonna create a lot of tension in there, possibly might get a headache. Since I used it on level 1, I can go ahead and go in and do a microcurrent treatment. So I'm going to do the QT on the quick jowl treatment. So don't mind the redness here. This sometimes happens from the Time Master Pro, and I have some irritation here that's popping up probably from the gel. That's what happens. Welcome to my new normal. All right, so I'm going to do the quick gel treatment. I'm going to let the app do the talking from here, and I'm gonna try to pop up on either side here the app so you can see the treatment, okay? So I am getting a QT Plus, and that's gonna be amazing because then I can use it without the app, so I can't wait for that. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the program. It's gonna tell me to turn on my device. This is a 4-minute treatment. So my device is on and it's connected. So now we are going to play the video. So you're gonna hear the video. I'm gonna apply some gel. Whoops. So
let's begin the Jowl Lift treatment.
hopefully that's not too loud.
Make sure you have conductive gel and an applicator. Apply conductive gel to your jaw and cheeks.
So it's both sides.
Set your intensity level to high.
Okay, I'm gonna do that right now. Set it to high, which is pretty strong on here, by the way.
Move vertically from the side of the lip to the cheekbone. Do each move 3 times and hold at the end of each move for 4 seconds. Move to the opposite side of your face and repeat the movement vertically from the side of the lip to the cheekbone. Do each move 3 times and hold at the end of each move for 4 seconds. Move to the opposite side of your face. Move vertically from your jawbone to your cheek. Repeat the move 3 times and hold each move for 4 seconds. On the opposite side of your face, move vertically from your jawbone to cheek.
I can't remember if that was 3
times and hold each move for 4 seconds.
I'm getting some definition there.
Move horizontally from the side of your mouth towards your ear. Do each move 3 times.
I hope that was 3. Okay, so now we're on this move.
4 seconds. On the opposite side of your face, move horizontally from the side of your mouth towards your ear. Do each move 3 times and hold each move for 4 seconds.
So I'm just going to go ahead and complete it on this side since we're here. And you can see if we see a difference.
On the opposite side of your face, start at the side of your nose and move towards the temple. Do each move 3 times and hold each move 4 seconds. other side of your face. Start at the side of the nose and move towards the temple. Do each move 3 times and hold each move for 4 seconds.
So this is the last move, okay? And I still have 50 seconds left. And usually what I like to do is I like to come down here and I'll work my jaw a little bit more. Okay, now I'll do the other side. I'm gonna have just enough time to do this within that treatment time. And the microcurrent is actually helping my irritation go away. Okay. So that's it. So there's your QT treatment. I really love the QT for an in-between treatment from my Myolift Mini. I love to travel with it. This is such a wonderful microcurrent device. For those of you who find that the Myolift Mini looks cumbersome, and then they have the new QT Plus, which you can use outside the app, which is fabulous, because how many times would be sitting there watching TV wanting to do our treatment, but then we're connected to the app and we can't like really focus on, you know, the program that we're watching. Now you can also, if you like to do the treatments like the eye and lip mask or the electrodes for the sheet mask, you can now do that outside of the app, which is fabulous, with the QT Plus, that is. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this demo. I will see you soon. Mwah. Our Venus Even Skin treatment with Instant Lifting Eye Contour. So I like to put a pump of Instant Lifting Eye Contour on the back of my hand, and I will just dab it here underneath the eye area. Okay, and I'll put a little bit on the top here. Now this is the perfect texture for this device. It's thin, you get really good slip, it's lightweight. It's just an amazing eye cream all the way around. Okay, so we're gonna do that. So Venus Even Skin, or yeah. So this is a device that you can use around your eyes to help firm and tighten the skin. It helps with fine lines and wrinkles. You can also use it around your lips to help firm and tighten the skin there, and also plump the lips, and it will help with those lines that you get around your lips, okay? So what I love about this device for around the eyes is that here's the red light, okay, or the LED light. So with this, as you can see, when you put it onto your skin, it doesn't get into your eyes. So for those of you who are sensitive to light, you will not see this light and it will not get into your eye. So perfect device. Okay, so I'm gonna start out with the LED light therapy on this. Now, there is sonic massage in here. So if you do not want the sonic massage, then you keep your finger off the silver part here. If you would like the sonic massage along with the ions for product penetration, then you place your finger here, and then when you touch the device to your skin, the massage will come on. There's red LED light therapy in here, and there's blue LED light therapy in here. I'm going to use red light. There's also thermal collagen activation in here, which is a thermal heat that helps stimulate collagen. So I'm gonna do a whole video on this, by the way, but here's a little demonstration. So I have my finger on here, and I am just gonna use it to go around in circles around my eye. Now you can use this before microcurrent, but if you are going to use this before microcurrent, I highly recommend that you use it with your conductive gel and not your eye cream, because eye creams usually have oils in them and that will block the current, so you'll have to wash your eyes before you perform your microcurrent treatment. Okay, so I love this so much. And I'll usually go around like this for about 10 times, okay? And you can go in and you can do pressure points. Hold it for 10 seconds. And then go around to your next pressure point and you hold for 10 seconds. And you can repeat this 2 to 3 times. Okay? So that's an idea. And what I like to do actually is when I come up here to my upper eye, I like to turn it around so it really fits in that nook of the eye and it really gets that skin there. And then I come around and I go like this. Okay. Now, if you're using this with your eye cream, which it's what it's made for, I highly recommend that you check the ingredients of your eye cream and make sure there's no retinol, vitamin C, acids in there, or light blocking properties. Okay, light blocking properties would be your minerals, titanium dioxide, iron oxides, zinc. Okay, so you do not want to use those ingredients with this device because there is red LED light therapy in here and there's blue LED light therapy, and all those ingredients are cause photosensitivity. So just remember that when you're using this device. So I'm getting a really good massage from this. Now, after you do your red light therapy, you just shake the Venus and it turns to blue light therapy. Now, if you put your finger here on the silver band, it's more of a pulsating sonic massage versus the constant steady sonic massage that you get with the red LED light therapy. So after you're done performing your initial treatment, you can go in with the blue LED light therapy and do some additional massage. Blue LED light therapy helps calm down inflammation in the eye area. Okay, so we perform the treatment on this side, and here is my other eye I haven't performed the treatment on. Next, I'm going to show you how to use it on your lips. Okay, so I just put this all over my lip area. Okay, shake it, go back to your red LED light therapy, use the pulsating sonic massage on this, not pulsating, but the sonic massage, because that's going to help stimulate blood flow to your lip area and plump the lips. Okay, you just go around in circles. You can go back and forth, treating those fine lines and wrinkles. Okay. So I have been using this pretty much almost every night since I received it, except for when I was on vacation. I forgot a couple of nights. I love this device. I mean, I think it's so great to use around the eyes, and I am seeing a difference with it lifting up the skin here. So if you have hooded eyes, I definitely would recommend this. Fine lines and wrinkles. So this is a device around the eyes that I absolutely approve of. Okay, all right, so that's it for the Venus Even Skin eye device. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. You know, I know some of these demos are really long, but, you know, I did pour my heart and soul into making this for you, and I really hope that you enjoyed it. And if you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Mwah.
Hey now, take a step outside and seize the day.